Hello, did you know that about 35% of the people watching this video are cowards? Because according to a study by the National Research Group, that's about the percentage of people who look at Rotten Tomatoes before buying a movie ticket. And I gotta admit, I'm one of those cowards. Movie ticket prices are really expensive now. I don't want to waste all that money just to go to something that sucks. There's positives and negatives to the situation. The positives being that there's like an actual financial incentive to make movies that aren't garbage now. That's pretty cool. And the negatives are, well, who's to say what's garbage? The audience? The critics? Me? Do I even know what I like anymore? Do I even have free will? The second problem is, I don't know how much you can really trust a lot of these websites. Some of you may remember this scandal. This is from a Vulture article titled The Decomposition of Rotten Tomatoes. In 2018, a movie publicity company called Bunker 15 took on a new project, a movie called Ophelia. Critics who have seen early screenings had published 13 reviews, 7 of them negative, which translated to a score of 46% on Rotten Tomatoes. A pretty bad outcome. Now, the way that Rotten Tomatoes works is like a bit confusing. This is a Rotten Tomatoes page for Minions: Rise of Gru, known by all as a cinematic masterpiece. Now let's focus on the tomato meter. That's the critics rating. It sits at 70%. This 70% doesn't indicate that the average critics rating sits at like a 7 out of 10, but it actually means that 70% of critics gave this movie a positive score, meaning a 3 out of 5 and above. Remember that number, 3 out of 5. It's really, really important when it comes to Rotten Tomatoes. Now, the score that Ophelia got was bad. Bad enough to deter potential moviegoers. But that didn't stop Bunker 15. While most film PR companies aim to get the attention of critics from top publications, Bunker 15 takes a more bottom-up approach, recruiting obscure, often self-published critics who are nevertheless part of the pool tracked by Rotten Tomatoes in another break from standard practice. Several critics say Bunker 15 pays them $50 or more for each review. These pay-for-a-review websites are a huge thing, especially when it comes to up-and-coming filmmakers. Similarly to the last video Chad and I did, if you're just starting out, it might feel like a good review can change a lot for you. You can put it on a poster even. There's usually never a promise that you're gonna get a good review out of that. That would be a bribe, but come on, let's be honest over here. If the reason as to why you're getting a review is to create buzz around your movie, you're gonna be more inclined to pay the person who's gonna give you a more positive review rather than an honest one. To test if this is really the reality of things, I asked my 11-year-old brother if he can write just the craziest movie he can imagine and come up with it on the spot. And then I, on top of that, would make sure that the movie is extra bad. I would make it intentionally worse. The all-knowing researcher found a bunch of these websites, these very interesting websites. I usually use the word interesting when I want to avoid legal issues. These websites that we're going to be testing are not necessarily a scam. I don't know yet. That's what I'm testing. There are some red flags you can kind of notice just from the get-go. For example, this website, Short Fundly, they have this package that includes both a review for your movie and a promotion for it? I used to buy my short film review and social media promotion packages from Short Fundly. Got guaranteed results from them. It seems like a slight conflict of interest, doesn't it? The other consistent theme on these websites is that they rarely give a review that dips lower than a 3 out of 5, the magic number. And a lot of the things that they give a 3 out of 5 to are not really, like, movies? Not to be a film snob, they're just not what I see as a movie usually, I guess. You Are the Best, a burst of positivity that features a series of motivational messaging. Let's give this a watch. Presents crap, daft, utter garbage. You are the best. You are the greatest. You are a hero. Okay. Hopefully we can make something half as good as that. After Little Pinely finished the script, all that was left now was to record the movie with Chad. Hey, Chad.
Hello.
My brother wrote another script. since we won so many awards last time, you got that poster in the back. Might as well, get some good film reviews. Last one didn't make me any money. I don't know about you.
They pay me pretty well, actually.
They paid you. My 11-year-old
Yeah.
brother paid you. It's currently called Lava Snail. Bit of a dispute about the name, because he has a name and I prefer Lava Snail.
What's the name that he chose?
The Bull and the Crystal.
I like that one better. Is there a lava snail and a crystal bull?
A crystal, a bull, a snail, and lava, as any good story has.
Common elements. I start reading.
Yeah, just start reading.
Okay. We start off as we see the bull escaping his cage. He's running into a lot of people.
Ah! There's a bull with huge ears.
The bull has escaped the zoo. He's out. Ah! I should use the crystal my dad gave me.
The bull takes off one of his horns. It turns out it's the crystal.
Ouch.
Nice. You're really deep in character already.
That's badass. He didn't care. He just ripped that thing right out.
Suddenly, the snakes arrive and they try and steal his dad's crystal. Bulls. That just sounds like I said balls.
Balls.
Balls. Bulls with big ears bring us the crystal, or something bad will happen to you.
Try and take it from me.
The bull uses the crystal, and then its superpower blows up the whole world. The only thing left on Earth is the snakes and the bull. Ha ha ha! You forgot that we're wearing a Kevlar vest.
It's just a bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
And so they survived the whole world being blown up.
If you read it on the packaging, it says in small letters that it's resistant to bullets and the whole world blowing up as well.
He doesn't notice as a snake comes over from behind and bites his ear. Ouch! The crystal flies out of his hand and a different snake catches it and runs off with the rest of the snakes. The snakes run to the land of snakes. The bull is on the floor, passed out. He wakes up and sees behind him an erupting volcano. The lava reaches near him and he runs. Ah! Don't touch my big ears!
The bull sees inside the lava far away the head of a snake, and he thinks that maybe the snakes live in the volcano.
I'm noticing a lot of snakes coming out of this volcano. I'm thinking maybe they live in there. Oh, that's literally what
That is the line.
Maybe the snakes live in the volcano, but how will I get there? There's lava that erupted. Wait, here's the lava snail. Maybe I'll ride it. The bull starts climbing on top of the snail.
Hey, get off of me.
Help me get up there and I'll introduce you to a lady snail. I'll help you talk to her on Tinder for snail.
So I had to have a talk with him because I was like, how the do you know what Tinder
How
is?
does he know what Tinder is?
He's just
How
I
did he
just
figure
know.
that out?
I think he's semi-aware that it's a dating app, but it doesn't fully make sense all the time. You'll see in a bit. The bull shows him a picture of her on Snail Tinder. Does she like to surf on lava?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Hop on up.
I don't believe that she likes to surf.
You don't believe the very confident line of, yeah. That also comes to, I think, the fact that my brother has no idea what Tinder is. From his perspective, it's like he can introduce him to a specific person on Tinder and not to,
Yeah.
and not like, he's not like setting up his profile.
The snail brings the bull to the top of the volcano. He then climbs off. Good luck with the snail. I will send you a link to her profile through snail email.
Thank you very much.
The snail leaves. The bull sees a rope and climbs down. The rope leads to a tunnel inside the volcano. He sees the king of the snakes. The king of the snakes is on Tinder for snakes as he sees the bull.
The bull's name is Intero, and my brother only mentioned it at this point.
I thought this was the snake king telling him to come in.
Oh, like Entero.
Entero.
How did you get here?
The lava snail gave me a ride.
What? Jonesy the snail?
He used to be my butler.
Don't touch him. He's trying to find love on Tinder.
Get this bull with these big ears. At this point, my brother said he wants his ears to be small because it's funnier.
We're changing the ear sizes. Okay. The bull takes a Fortnite pump shotgun out of his mouth and starts shooting fruits at the snakes.
Ah! That's the fruit we hate the most. Run!
The snakes run. Only the king stays.
My snakes may have ran, but I still have your dad's crystal, and it protects me from a fear of fruits and vegetables.
Oh,
I riffed that one.
shit. Both. That was good.
I'm a bit stuck with the S thing now. Like I said, I guess.
You are.
And I just don't know what to do about that. I guess that's improv for you. You get stuck in it forever.
That's just who you are. The bull steals the crystal off of his hands. It's over. It's getting deeper. It's getting deeper for me for some reason. It's over. It's like a Jason Statham. Jatham Statham. The bull puts the crystal where his horn is, and with the power of the crystal, he fires a strawberry on the snake out of his mouth. But it doesn't do anything to him. What? How?
The snake takes off his costume, and it turns out it's the lady snail from Tinder.
What?
Yeah, didn't expect it.
What the hell?
There were so many signs before that, like when the
I can't
snake,
believe we didn't
when
pick
the
up on the
snake was on
clues.
Tinder. As we've established in this universe, there's only 2 characters on Tinder.
On the whole app of Tinder, there's only 2 people
Especially
on it.
after what he did with blowing up the whole world.
Well, I guess it's time to go on my date. Should I give her a southern accent?
Sure, go for it.
Well, I guess it's time to go on my date with the snail. I'm kind of confused on like what she's implying. Is she about to murder the bull? Is that what she's about to do?
No,
She's
I think
about
it's
to-
like, well, jig's up. I'm not actually the king of the snakes. I'm gonna go on my date now. And then maybe the bull says, well, hot damn.
Yeah, I mean, that's appropriate, I feel. He could just like start breaking glass plates. Just like throwing them at the floor. Well, hot damn!
I think we got ourselves another winner. I don't know about you.
It's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Take
and
10.
scene. I'll talk to you in a few months. I'm gonna
Right.
go back to behind this pile of grass now. Yeah.
All right, well, I'll see you in 6 months.
Oh God, I hope it won't take me that long again.
After our recording, I got straight to business, and by that I mean I really lazied around with this one. She was right, it did almost take me 6 months. It took me about 4 months to do this whole thing. I was working on other videos, to be fair. I had other things going on, okay? Don't shoot me. But Jesus, we're making alien cake. Alien cake. Alien cake. Alien cake. I tried to make like an animated movie. I had this whole bit in the video where I was going on about like, oh yeah, I've made an animated movie, but I don't know how to animate, so I saved every frame, like frame by frame on Procreate, which isn't even an animation program. Oh God, I'm so dumb. Yeah. Turns out I'm even dumber than I thought. You very much can animate on Procreate, as all of you made sure to tell me in the comment section. It's okay, I'm used to getting bullied. My own grandmother dissed me recently about my sub count moving slowly. That's like a real story. I mentioned that in the last video and a bunch of you subscribed, and we hit 500,000, which is incredible, by the way, thank you. I showed this to my grandmother, usually a very lovely person, and she just flipped me off. Straight to my face. I don't know, I guess 1 million might be the magic number. This thing keeps falling off. This is horrible. 1 million might be the magic number. Maybe then she'll be proud of me. Please subscribe. Anyways, this time, I decided to get into the wonderful and whimsical world of puppeteering. That's really stretching the meaning of that word. I don't know how to puppeteer. All I did is I made like a bunch of cardboard characters similar to how I made this popcorn mic over here. And like my brother and I moved them around with our hands, and that's what I call puppeteering. That's what that is for me. Yeah, somehow that took me months. You've seen the character designs already. Here are some of my favorite ones. There's Intero, the bull. He's so cool. I like the king snake. and I like the Lady Snail, which are actually the same character, so I just like them twice. Then it was time for me to make the backgrounds. At this point, about a month had passed since I made the characters, and well, I really screwed the pooch with that one. I'm gonna go show you. So this is Enter the Bull. This is kind of flapping around, sadly. You know, time does its thing to all of us. So this is the bull. He's this big, all right? Now this is the background. He's only a little bit bigger and like at an annoying level, slightly bigger. So I couldn't really use this in the way that I had planned, but I didn't want to throw the backgrounds away. I painted them alongside my little brother, so I wanted to use them for this thing. So what I ended up doing is that I turned my monitor into like a blue screen, and then I put the backgrounds there in post, which was actually great because this time I was trying to make this movie. Last year with the film festivals video, you guys were all like, and I think I'm quoting exact words here, you all said, "Oh man, your cinematic prowess cannot be stopped. You are a titan of cinema. And your movie, it was just way too good. It didn't even prove what you were out to prove in the film festivals video." And over here at Pine Box Productions, we heard you loud and clear. This is why this time, I decided to put on some good old elbow grease. Some good old-fashioned elbow grease to make my elbows all greasy, so I can make sure that this one is a real greasy pile of shit. During my research on how to make movie bad, I encountered this really nuanced film critique channel called I think it's called CinemaSins. Usually when I read film reviews, that stuff goes way over my head, but with CinemaSins, they do like a ding every time something bad happens in the movie, and then my brain knows that that thing is bad.
We already did the Disney logo with the f***ing castle. Jesus, now we're doing multiple logos per studio in front of the film?
Okay, so I guess I gotta have a lot of like production title cards kind of thing. Ding.
Mangled mess of computer graphics sprites washed up on the beach.
Bad VFX, got it. Ding. They probably said something about like bad green screens at some point, which I'm already doing, so we're gonna have to put a ding on that one as well. This is very unrelated, but if you watch a CinemaSins video nowadays, it's so weird. Like, I actually have no idea what qualifies for CinemaSins ding anymore.
There are many sides to Pearl that this movie wants to introduce you to, perfectly encapsulated in this shot of her in a three-way mirror.
He's just stating something that he likes. Why was there a ding? What's the reason? What's the reason for the ding? I wonder if they're just like really confused now because of all the videos people made about them. I also added in the most classic film mistake where the boom microphone goes into the shot. This is the most classic film mistake of all time. People love picking up on that. So yeah, I added it to my film. It's stupid because we did puppeteering. It was all pre-recorded. Nevertheless, I did it. And all that was really left now was to pay up. So I decided to submit our movie to 3 different places. Screen Critics, which cost me £15, pretty damn reasonable. There are some websites that I just decided to ignore for this video that are like $200 for a review. I'm not spending that money. There was Short Film Matters, the same one that had the You Are the Best movie. That one cost me $35. And lastly was Short Fundly. That cost 2,000 rupees or $24. This package, I mentioned it at the start, also includes promotion, which I didn't want. This isn't what this video is about. There seemingly was no way to opt out of it. If you're buying a review from Short Fundly, you're also getting promoted, baby. I remember reading in that Rotten Tomatoes article that Bunker 15 like emailed them and were like, "Oh, we feel like we've been treated harshly in past reviews," and that's part of the reason as to why they managed to garner all the positive ones. So I wrote my own similar message. "Hello, we feel as if some of our movies in the past haven't received the critical reception we were hoping for. If you remember last year's movie Alien Cake, we only won 2 out of 3 awards. It was devastating. So we approached this website with the hopes of an overall more fair review to reflect the true value of our work. This movie is called The Bull and the Crystal, and it is a..." Wow, I forgot that I hyped it up this much. And it is a groundbreaking achievement in the world of animation. I don't know if I'd call it animation. Most of them got back on time. I think Screen Critics they fully were on time. Short Films Matter, I had to send them a message and just remind them to review my movie. Short Funly, they were late by a week and a half, and I want you to keep that in mind, that the review I got for Short Funly took them double the amount of time they said they would. They said it would take a week, then I messaged them a bunch of times, and then they sent it, finally. All right, let me find Chad real quick. I think she's gonna wanna see this movie in the reviews. So Chad was supposed to be here for this section of the video. She just didn't show up. I guess she thinks that she's so above me or something. It's just, it's completely
Can you calm down, all right? I was just up there.
Okay, so I hope you're excited. I made the movie.
You did.
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You said in the
How
video.
long did it take you to do that?
It took me about 5 months.
Can we run it back, the clip where I guessed how many months it was gonna take? All right. Well, I'll see you in 6 months.
Oh God, I hope it won't take me that long again.
Well, time is one of those things where you don't even know who's right. You don't even know what's a month.
Not Disney presents an A25 production. Fox. Pine Studios movie. Oh my god. Oh my god. I should use the crystal my dad gave me. I forgot. For a second, I forgot I'm actually in this.
You thought that I'm just showing you like something that I made?
No, it's like when a kid gives you a picture to put on the fridge. Ouch.
Bring us the crystal, or something bad will happen to you.
I was pretty good.
Right, yeah, that is really good.
Yeah, I did really cool voice acting
did.
for this. Yeah.
Try and take it from me. Don't touch my big ears. Maybe the snakes live in the volcano, but how will I get there? There's lava that erupted. Here's the lava snail. Maybe I'll ride it.
Hey, get off of me!
Help me get up there, and I'll introduce you to. Why is my voice so deep?
Yeah, every time you talk as him, it gets deeper and deeper.
And I'll introduce you to a lady snail. I'll help you talk to her on Tinder for snail. Never mind.
So last year, everyone said that the movie was too good and it was too incredible and it doesn't actually test what I'm seeking out to test because the movie was too good and too incredible.
Right.
So I intentionally added a few things like movie problems.
Oh, tech issues. Because you're just so good at it that you have to pretend to have
Exactly.
issues.
I had to look up what problems
Right.
other people have when making movies.
Right. Only other people.
Yeah. Hop on up!
Good luck with the snail. I will send you a link to her profile through snail email.
Thank you very much. How did you get here?
The lava snail gave me a ride.
What?
What?
No, it looks great. Don't touch him. He's trying to find love on Tinder.
Get this bull with these big ears. Ah! That's the fruit we hate the most.
Why are they strawberries?
That's the fruit that they hate the most.
But I still have your dad's crystal, and it protects me from a fear of fruit.
It's over. What? How? Well, I guess it's time to go on my date with the snail. Well, hot damn. Wow.
Huh?
That was... Good job. I mean, this is something.
Something
That is a thing.
good
That is a thing.
or
For sure.
okay. Be unbiased here, or be
Right.
biased. Whatever one is nicer towards me.
I'd say it's a 9 out of 10. And in this
Okay.
sentence, I'd be like, hey, wow. Wow, really cool, wow.
So I haven't read any of the reviews that this got yet.
Okay.
I hope they're good.
They will be.
Yeah, because the movie's good.
They have to be. Wouldn't make sense if they weren't.
Yeah, because then they'd just be talking about a
Lying.
different movie.
They'd be lying. They'd be
Yeah.
thinking about something else that's not as
They'll
good.
be thinking about like joke.
I thought you were saying they wouldn't be thinking about this. They'd be thinking about, and then you were going to say like a movie that was bad.
Grown Ups 2 by Adam
Grown Ups
Sandler.
2 is a really
Grown Ups
bad
2
movie.
by Adam Sandler.
Okay, so do Grown Ups too then.
Like Grown Ups 2. So I had problems with every single review website.
Right.
So with this one, so I paid them and I was like, where's the review? They didn't email me or anything. And then I just go to their website and I saw that they posted it. So
Oh.
yeah, they did it.
Okay.
They're the only ones that did it on time.
Wow. A big-eared bull tries to protect his father's magical crystal from being stolen by 3 sneaky snakes in Tiny and Big Pinely's short animation, The Bull and the Crystal. In 1908,
That's such a crazy start.
In 1908, Emile Cole's French film Phantasmagorie became a true pioneer in the world of animation, considered by many film scholars to be the very first cartoon, popping up decades before Walt Disney's work famously took the crown.
And these two killed it.
Cole's short film was packed with black and white drawings that seemed to jump off the screen. Oh my god, that's scary. The effect it had on audiences at the time has been unsurpassed. Cole created a new method that made his cartoons move. First, he drew hundreds of pictures. Today, directing duo Tiny and Big Pinely unleash their unique take on animation in The Bull and the Crystal. This 3.5-minute cartoon throws everything at the wall. Cheap thrills, ridiculous visuals, a lot of bizarre and surreal imagery. Of course, the Pineys are no Emile Cole or Walt Disney.
Aw, come on.
Excuse you. But there's something strangely charming about this chaotic, low-budget mess.
I called it a mess.
Even as everything was telling me I shouldn't be entertained, I found myself strangely enjoying the ride. Okay, double-handed compliment.
Yeah.
Is that my phone? What is it? Double-handed?
Backhanded.
Backhanded.
Double-handed compliment.
Double-handed compliment. You're pretty and you're smart. The plot, such as it is, sees an angry bull with big ears rampaging through a village. There's no explanation
Yeah.
as to why the bull is doing this or even how long it's been at it. But while frightening the villagers, he uses a magical crystal in the shape of a horn given to him by his father. To do what? Well, apparently nothing of any note, really.
What? No, he blew up the world with
He
it.
blew up the
and then
world.
he
It was
used
to
it to
blow up the
shoot. And then
world.
he used it to shoot
Yeah.
strawberries.
Yeah. It's a journey of complete nonsense with plot holes the size of small planets. But
Well, this is definitely a legitimate review.
a person,
Yeah.
so
This
that's
is a
good at
person. The
least.
plot holes are the size of a small
wow. Animation techniques are either a sign of boundless creativity or basic laziness, depending on your point of view. Crafting the characters out of the same sticky tape, glue, cocktail sticks, and sketch pad paper backdrops you'd find in any preschool arts corner is again either ridiculously brilliant or just plain ridiculous. Why can't they be both?
Yeah.
We're talking about the voice acting now.
Oh, no.
All right, this is the important bit. The dialogue is obviously improvised because there was a script.
There's a whole script.
This one had a budget because a lot of the time the voice actors laugh at their own absurdity, and you can often see the fingers of the people controlling the puppets. More ground zero than groundbreaking. The best thing I can say.
More ground zero than groundbreaking.
I laughed at myself for laughing because it was all so incredibly stupid.
Three out of five stars. That's a
pretty good.
So I've seen a theme with those sort of websites where if they don't like a movie, they'll never give it less than 3 out of 5
So
stars.
that's actually the lowest rating.
Yeah, so this is 0,
Probably.
essentially, in terms
Yeah.
of those sort of websites. I guess we'll see. My goal, I guess, is to get more than 3, hopefully 6.
6
Out of
out of
5.
5.
So this So already has 3 out of 5 stars. The Bull and the Crystal, created by Orr Pineley, is a short, comedic puppet film that charms with its quirky uniqueness and being rough around the edges. At the heart of the story is a bull, voiced by Chad Chad. The plot leads the bull to a volcano where he hilariously negotiates with a snail for help. Despite its billing as an animation, it's not. The production values may be weak, and storyline might not hold up to...
Hey now.
They're bullying my brother. He's only a child, he's 11.
kid.
Come on! But the film's charm lies in its imperfections. Pineley's voice artistry is commendable.
Ooh,
I've been saying this.
look at you.
Pineley's voice artistry is commendable, bringing an engaging energy to the characters, especially the sinister snakes. The film doesn't take itself too seriously. I wouldn't say that.
It's very serious.
Bull and the Crystal may not fit the conventional mold of short films, but its blend of comedy and creativity makes it a respectable watch. It's a credit to how imagination and sense of fun can triumph over limited resources. They didn't really say a lot about you.
It sounds like I'm not in it, and they didn't talk about me.
How much would you rate this review then?
Give it like a, I don't know. I give it like a 4 out of 10.
I like the bit where they said that I'm commendable with the voice acting.
Right.
I forgot everything else that was in this.
I don't know what we're doing.
Oh yeah, I'll just show you my interaction with these people. So this is, they're called Short Fundly. Hello, I submitted my film for review over 2 weeks ago and still haven't gotten a response. Your website states that this should take 1 week. What's going on? They sent me this link to group chat.
Join here to get industry updates and opportunities.
I said, let's do the review first, please, before I buy any more packages.
I like how you suggested it like a dad.
Yeah.
It's like, let's have some more carrots before we eat dessert.
Let's get all of our chores done first.
All of our stuff done before we head to Disney. The narrative of The Bull and the Crystal is both simple and profound. It tells the tale of a young protagonist who encounters a mystical bull and a delicate...
Wait, what? What?
Wait,
what?
they just made up a character. Who's the young protagonist?
The bull is the protagonist.
The bull is the main character. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. This is I like read through it a little bit. This is just ChatGPT nonsense.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They just gave the name of the movie to ChatGPT.
Yeah, and like main points probably. Symbols that intertwine fate and destiny.
This is by the way, this is exactly the ChatGPT layout. Like
Yeah,
it does,
it's like
this is
literally
exactly
the
how it
points.
looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. The storyline unfolds with a sense of mystery and wonder, drawing viewers into a world where reality and fantasy blend seamlessly. Cinematography. One of the
Cinematography.
One of the film's standout features is its breathtaking cinematography.
That's how I know for a damn fact they didn't watch the movie.
The use of lighting, color palettes, and camera angles enhances
There's literally no other camera.
enhances the
It's the exact same shot every
front of
time.
a TV, like a desktop screen. The director deserves commendation.
Again?
For their visionary approach and ability to convey complex emotions through subtle yet powerful scenes.
It took them 2 weeks to send me this?
It took them 2 weeks for them to like put this into ChatGPT in 10 minutes and then send this back. The actors deliver compelling performances, bringing depth and authenticity to their roles. Their expressions and body language communicate volumes, often without the need for dialogue.
I've been like straight up scammed.
Themes and symbolism. The Bull and the Crystal is rich with symbolism, inviting viewers to delve deeper into its themes of destiny, transformation, and the delicate balance between strength and fragility.
I don't know what to
Did
say.
you know that about your movie?
Well, you know, a real artist like me,
Right.
there's so many things going on in my, I guess, incredible brain that I can't even. It's like trying to figure out why a car moves. No one knows.
Right. Nobody
Yeah.
has any idea.
While it may not cater to everyone's tastes, particularly those seeking more straightforward narratives, would you say? I think it's straightforward.
It's pretty straightforward. It's about
a
a crystal.
For those who enjoy films that challenge the mind and stir the soul, The Bull in the Crystal is a rewarding and memorable viewing experience.
It is memorable.
Did you feel like this stirred your soul? Lightly
I
stirred?
feel
or?
like somebody just grabbed me and shook me
Shake
a
you up like a
lot.
baby.
Yeah, like
Like
a
how you're
baby.
supposed to
like
do
how
to a
you're supposed
baby.
to do that to newborn babies.
Yeah, read it for me. I read it already. I just
Alright.
want to hear it.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Here's the official rating. All right. Overall rating is a 9 out of 10.
Damn near perfect movie.
Editing, 8 out of 10.
We could have done better.
Direction, 8 out of 10.
Could have done better. That's fair.
Music, 8 out of 10.
Did they say acting? That's a part of the movie. No.
No one gives a shit about the acting.
Thank you for watching. Just like last year, I made a poster for this movie, a Bull in the Crystal poster, and why not some shirts as well that you can buy. The link for that will be in the description, and check out Chad Chad's channel. Thank you again for 500k. Make sure you subscribe so we can all band together and show my lovely grandma what's up. I want to do a third one.
Yeah.
I need to figure out a thing.
Do they have like actual award ceremonies? Like where you pay and you go to the award show?
Yeah, I guess it would be to try and be physically at one.
It's called the Oscars, right?
Who's that?